Hello and welcome to the second video. This video is meant to outline the learning journey you'll be on while taking this class. This class might be a little different than other classes you've done because it will really be based on the experiences you will have while taking this class and the learning you'll create while having these experiences and reflecting on them. So in this video, we'll outline how your readings, our meetings, and the activities all link together to create the course and enhance your learning. One thing I want to make sure you know is that if this makes anyone feel uncomfortable along the way, that's okay. Feel free to reach out to me and we can talk about it any step of the way. I'm always here and I'm always available. Learning journey will begin with the course readings. These readings provide underpinning knowledge. That means knowledge that you'll need ahead of developing our questions and ahead of meetings in Washington, D.C. and ahead of your final projects. After that, you will develop questions. That will take place when we meet in person. So we will research the experts who you will be meeting with, we'll research their organizations, and you will use a guide to create questions that you will use when you meet with them in Washington, D.C. The next stage will be meeting the experts, where you will listen, question, and discuss the scenario that you're given with the experts and get their take. This would also be a chance to ask them questions about their career paths because you will have done research on them during our time in person and you'll have a little bit of information about their background, and they'd all be happy to speak with you about how they got where they're going. After that, the next stage of the journey is to construct a stakeholder map to map the interests and relationships between stakeholders related to the scenario you'll be given. Lastly, the reflection is a chance to reflect on the experience and your learning at all the different stages along this journey and come up with conclusions about what's changed along the way. Now you'll see below here, I've put in the activities and events during this course that correspond with each stage of the journey. The course reading will correspond with the pre-reading outlined in your syllabus and the online sessions that we will have before we meet in person. We will develop questions at the in-person session and we'll have a chance to get to know each other then and have a chance to research the people we will be interviewing and again, create the questions. Meeting experts will be part of the experience of having meetings in Washington, D.C. and the stakeholder map construction will come as a result of those meetings and answering the questions that you've developed and had answered by those experts. That'll be the activity you complete in DC. We'll have some time after you meet with people each day where you'll be able to work together and construct your stakeholder map together. The reflection will follow all of these 4 events. It will come after we have our Williamsport Day and our Washington, D.C. Day. This end of course reflection will tie together everything that you've learned along the way. The assessments correspond with your learning journey. So the stakeholder mapping is the kind of unique product that you will make as a result of the readings, the knowledge you developed, and the engagement you will have with policy and energy experts. The experience that you have will support and inform your group to create the stakeholder map. You'll all work together on this and you'll submit one final project. The reflections are an individual project. These will be reflections on your readings, on the class activities, on the Washington, D.C. meetings and experiences, and you'll discuss what you've learned at each stage and how this will inform your future and how this will inform your take on wider policy creation and what you want to do with your life. Of course, this only works if we all do our part, so participation is also part of the assessment. So engaging and participating in the course, in the experience, and the activities at every stage. That means everything from listening to these videos to completing all the readings, they aren't too strenuous, to engaging with the online sessions, with the in-person sessions, and really enjoying and making the most of your time in Washington, D.C. This will all lead us to the outcome of the course, in which you will have understood and learned from engaging with policy experts and the policy environment, and you will be able to create a stakeholder map. Now, the stakeholder map will be something that we will go over more in person. This is the end of our second video session. From here, you can move on to the third session where we'll talk about the readings. Thank you.